Explosive breakouts and stunning decisions, the biggest surprises from NFL preseason Week 2. Every preseason, the NFL gives fans hope, hype, and often a healthy dose of skepticism. This year's Week 2 was no exception. Rookies rose, established names stumbled, and coaching decisions left everyone talking. There's a lot to unpack. So let's spotlight the players and teams making the boldest statements, and those raising the most eyebrows. But here's where it gets controversial. Some choices are dividing fans and insiders alike. Who's truly winning the preseason, and whose decisions might haunt them into the regular season? NFL preseason Week 2 standouts and surprises. Let's dive into the weekend's biggest winners. Then, stick around for the truly debatable calls. Hot on the rise. Winners of NFL preseason Week 2. Caleb Williams. Some debuts are worth the wait. Caleb Williams finally took snaps in Ben Johnson's new-look Chicago Bears offense, leading 2 decisive drives during a 38-0 demolition of the Bills. Precision passing, sharp decision-making, and smart moves in the pocket. All areas Williams struggled with as a rookie were on display. Granted, it's only 2 series, but the Bears faithful have tangible reason for optimism. Could this be a new era for Chicago? It's early, but the signs are there. Jaxson Dart, the Giants. First-round selection. Jaxson Dart put on a clinic before the home crowd, throwing a touchdown, rushing for another, and racking up 137 yards with near-perfect accuracy. Dart made a statement in the Giants' comfortable win over the Jets. Officially, veteran Russell Wilson still holds the starting gig, but here's what most people don't realize. Dart's steady poise and output are ramping up calls for a sooner-than-expected QB transition, especially with the Giants faced with one of the league's toughest schedules. Could we see a changing of the guard before Halloween? TreVeyon Henderson. Calling all fantasy diehards. Keep TreVeyon Henderson on your radar. The Patriots' electric rookie followed up a 100-yard kickoff return last week with a confidence-boosting 8-yard touchdown run. His speed and playmaking make him a likely candidate for heavy touches, and possibly a starting role in fantasy lineups later this year. Seahawks. Ground game. Seattle fans have clamored for a throwback, smash-mouth offense, and it looks like coach Mike Macdonald is listening. The Seahawks turned out a jaw-dropping 268 rushing yards, partly thanks to first-round guard Gray Zabel dominating the trenches. While defenses tend to be experimental in preseason, posting those numbers against anyone is a massive confidence boost. And this is the part most people miss. Seattle's renewed commitment to the run could be a game-changer all season long. Eagles rookies. With a stacked roster already in place, the Eagles' draft class still managed to impress. Linebacker Jihaad Campbell and safety Andrew Mukuba both made highlight reel plays. Campbell notched a sack among his 4 tackles, and Mukuba produced a 75-yard interception return. These two aren't just depth, they may soon be headliners. Can the champions really reload faster than anyone else? Tyler Loop. Special teams don't always make headlines, but rookie kicker Tyler Loop forced his way into the Ravens story by nailing 5 field goals, a fitting way to officially win the job after Justin Tucker's exit from Baltimore. For Ravens fans, stability at kicker isn't just comfort. It could decide close games. Backup QBs in Miami. The Dolphins might have finally solved one of their most nagging problems. Reliable quarterbacks behind Tua Tagovailoa. Zach Wilson and rookie Quinn Ewers combined for 259 yards and 3 scores against Detroit. Sure, it was against second-string defenders, but in a league where injuries are constant, having multiple competent backups is huge. Will this depth pay off when it matters most? Ashton Jeanty, after a tough debut, Las Vegas rookie Ashton Jeanty bounced back in style, notching his first touchdown and powering through a 49ers defender in a viral open-field collision. Energy like this, especially from a young running back, can ignite an offense and fire up fantasy owners. Jonas Sanka rookie safety Jonas Sanka made his presence felt by logging 5 tackles and intercepting a pass, all in a gritty tie against Jacksonville. It's the kind of hungry performance that turns roster long shots into reliable contributors. Stetson Bennett IV. Talk about making the most of your snaps. Bennett, aiming for a roster spot behind Stafford and Garoppolo with the Rams, threw for 324 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a game winner with seconds to spare. His experience at Georgia seems to be paying dividends at just the right time. Falling flat, the not-so-lucky losers of NFL preseason Week 2 Stetson Bennett IV. But here's the twist. Bennett also delivered one of the blooper reel moments of the preseason, getting intercepted and then flattened by 305-pound rookie Terrell Edwards. Is this a case of highs and lows for a young QB learning the ropes? Jonas Sanka's pick was great, but his decision to step out after a 40-yard return may have cost the Saints a shot at a game-winning kick. Typical rookie move, or a teachable moment. Ashton Jeanty. Even after his strong outing, Jeanty's post-game declaration, "I've arrived," was a bold, perhaps premature proclamation. It's a reminder that preseason flashes are just that, flashes. Can he turn those highlights into real production when it counts? McCarthy Michael Penix Jr. This might shock some fans. Despite being first-round picks, both sophomore QBs saw practically no action. Penix hasn't taken a preseason snap, while McCarthy's exposure has been minimal following last year's knee injury. Are coaches Kevin O'Connell and Raheem Morris being smart about player safety, or are they stunting crucial development? If these teams get off to shaky starts, expect this topic to ignite hot debates all over social media. Panthers offense. A preseason shutout wouldn't be so bad, if only it wasn't the Panthers. Starting offense that failed to score against the Texans. Even more perplexing, those same starters aren't expected to play again until Week 1. Is this confidence or naivete? Colts quarterback drama. Indianapolis faces a true quarterback conundrum. Anthony Richardson versus Daniel Jones. But there's a saying, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you really have none. Only one decent drive across 2 games, and a carousel feel is already creeping into Indy's 2025 script. Could Riley Leonard find himself unexpectedly relevant? Dillon Gabriel, here's a rookie misstep that's turning heads. Browns quarterback Dillon Gabriel, drafted well ahead.